Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. Now, this is Pride Month. We're not even halfway there, so we got a lot of Pride Month left. Now, you guys know what's up, right? In Pride Month, we celebrate pride from sexuality. I always found that concept to be a little weird. I don't exactly get it. Don't get me wrong, I was born and raised outside the West, so I hold no doubts. I have absolutely no delusions about the horrible fate, the horrible persecution that gay people face outside of the Western world. But in an egalitarian society like the West, where we all are lucky to have equal rights, the notion that people derive pride from their sexuality, I find it a little weird. I can definitely see gay pride being a thing in Iran. I can definitely see it being in Saudi Arabia if we can ever get there. I don't think we'll get there in my lifetime. But in the West, I don't know. It seems like the activism should have dried out in that particular department. But the question remains: if you're allowed to have pride from your sexuality, does it stop at gay? Shouldn't it branch out to other sexualities? How about this?
Standing in South Park, Colorado, where the first annual Metrosexual Pride Parade is underway.
We're here. We're not queer, but we're close. Get used to it. We're here. We're not queer, but we're close. Get used to it.
And that is what's going on now. Some guys in Boston came up with a concept called a straight pride parade. The thing is, it was a joke. The idea is to show that, listen, here in the West where we're all equal, you shouldn't really have a problem with anybody's sexuality. This whole gay pride, straight pride thing, it's a little silly. But they wanted to prove a point because initially when they suggested this, Boston had some problem. And those guys filed in a discrimination lawsuit, or they were talking about a discrimination lawsuit, and the city of Boston caved because they had to. There's no way to allow one demographic to have pride and the other demographic don't. So there is a straight pride parade scheduled to happen. And let's just take a look at the salt. I'm on Google, okay? So I type in straight pride parade. Let's take a look at what happens. Halsey wears t-shirts that says F your straight pride Brad Pitt, Milo Yiannopoulos, the straight pride flag, and the serious group Super Happy Fun America. Now, for people who don't know, the straight pride parade initially started out, they wanted to use Brad Pitt as their mascot. And you know, those typical Hollywood celebrities, they lost their mind. They sent them a cease and desist. So they asked, straight pride parade people, they asked Milo Yiannopoulos to be their spokesperson. Brad Pitt is crossed out, and Milo is having a lot of fun with it. I was listening to his podcast, and he wants to show up as the Sultan of Brunei. This guy is crazy. Take a look at CNN. Como and Lemon blast straight. It's a joke, you doofuses. Men behind Boston straight pride parade have ties to brother. Andy Cohen ripped straight pride as the dumbest effing thing. This is where things get weird, right? Everybody understands that pride from your sexuality in an egalitarian Western society is ludicrous. Let's check out what Wikipedia has to say. Because you know these guys are going to be all sorts of... It's a slogan that arose in 1980s, background as an appeal to ridicule. The Pride Parade exists as a response to individual events. Oh, okay, there are some things. Okay, I don't think all of these are in relation to what we're talking about, but there's a lot of salt. Chris Evans blasts group planning. So it generated a lot of salt. And what's particularly interesting is that people that have this bizarre notion, this obviously when you hear the phrase straight pride parade, everyone gets it. What's there to be proud of your sexuality? But they don't seem to extrapolate that logic. And also, listen man, I'm not someone who's dogging on on gay pride parades usually. I would hope and wish you guys wouldn't clog up traffic. But there's a lot of shady stuff that happens, man, in recent times. This, for example, not a good color. Not a good color. Anyway, so I'm looking forward to the Straight Pride Parade. I am so happy the amount of salt that these guys have managed to generate, and I hope we get more salt, and I will keep you guys updated. Take care.